I'm using this platform to offer my perspective of our current situation, and as a release, um, I think we're all feeling mixed emotions of our current situation with the rioting in the streets, based on what's been happening in this country since I can remember. We've seen both violent and nonviolent protests, although the nonviolent ones seem to not garner much popular media attention, and I'm not entirely sure, but as to possibly further perpetuate the division amongst the masses and to further the agenda of fear, hate, and negative energy. Um, I'm not naive to think that people in power, like we've seen throughout history, would do anything to keep and or advance it, even if it means sacrificing their own people. We are at a civil war. A lot of times it's within ourselves. We have to ask ourselves, those who are so-called supporting and are funding these movements, are they out there with us? Or are they just putting money towards it? Leaders are out front, not hiding in the back. If we can take to the streets in this way, imagine what we could do if we took to the streets in a more positive and productive, systematic way. A good friend and brother once said, I read it earlier. He said, if we want to change the system, we must systematically do so. And to systematically do so is to gather our information, to harness all of this emotion, this hatred, this anger, this violence, this rage, harness all of that and put it together in a more positive, systematic way. Through voting, through all sorts of avenues, venues, we can infect change, and we can change our lives. We're constantly pulled left and right, but instead we need to look to the center and find balance and compromise. We must find compromise and balance if we're going to move forward.